I never put much stock into urban legends. They always struck me as tales meant to scare children into behaving. But everything changed the night I found myself driving through Cedar Hollow, a sleepy town wrapped in shadow and myth. I had just finished a long shift and decided to take the rural route home, the moon casting an ethereal glow over the winding roads. That's when I saw her, a figure standing by the roadside, illuminated by my headlights. She was just a girl, no more than 16, dressed in a simple white dress that fluttered like a whisper in the wind. Her dark hair fell in tangled waves around her shoulders, framing a face that seemed both familiar and haunting. I slowed, my heart pounding. Was she lost? I rolled down the window, the cool night air slipping in like a ghost. "Are you okay?" I called out, but the moment my voice broke the silence, she cocked her head, a smile stretching unnaturally across her lips. "Can you give me a ride?" she asked, her voice sweet but layered with something I couldn't quite place. I hesitated, every instinct screaming at me to drive away. My mind raced. The legend of the vanishing hitchhiker echoed in my thoughts, stories of a girl who lured men to their doom, only to disappear before they reached their destination. But in that moment, lifting her chin to meet my gaze, she looked so vulnerable, so fragile. I knew better. I should have driven away. Instead, I unlocked the passenger door, her smile widening as she slipped inside. The moment she closed the door, a chill settled in the car, a heavy dread that made the hairs on the back of my neck prickle. "Where to?" I asked, trying to keep my tone steady. She pointed to a dirt road that disappeared into the trees, and as I turned the wheel, I felt the tension coil within me like a tightly wound spring. "Just keep going." Her words were soft, and almost hypnotic drawl that wrapped around my thoughts. I could almost hear the whispers of the woods closing in around us, shadows stretching longer, darker. My breath quickened. I glanced in the rearview mirror, and for a split second, I saw a fleeting form dart behind the car, flickering like candlelight. My heartbeat thundered in my ears as I turned to look at her. But she was staring out the window, her reflection shifting in and out of reality. The spectral glow of the moon caught her features, and something inside me snapped, a sense of urgency to escape that place. I slammed my foot on the gas, gravel flying beneath us. "Wait!" she shrieked, a sound tinged with anger, a fishhook of a voice that snagged my mind. I didn't turn to meet her gaze, the terror blinding me. Suddenly, she was no longer a girl but a void, an abyss that threatened to swallow every last thought I had. I burst onto the main road, my heart racing, a wild cocktail of dread and relief. But when I dared to look beside me, the seat was empty. Alone in the car, a deafening silence filled the air, heavier than the shadows of the trees that seemed to close in behind me. I never believed in the legends of Cedar Hollow, but as I drove, the echoes of her laughter danced through my mind, a reminder that some stories might be more than just tales. And somewhere in the darkened woods she was watching, waiting for the next lost soul to pass by, to lure them into the shadows forever.